On September 7, 2020, Simon Says PH came into existence with the primary goals to explore to enjoy. So, hello sayers! Ngayon magsisamahan na kami sa Q&A sa funny questions about us. So, siya ang magbabasa ng questions. Tapos, pareho kaming sasagot. Okay. Yung totoo lang, yung totoong sagutan lang. Okay, nandito kami ngayon sa hallway ng Cloverleaf Ayala Malls. Okay, ready? Wait, saan magaling yung questions natin?
Galing sa conversationstartersworld.com.
Okay, sige. Thank you nga pala dun sa website na yun. Okay, let's start. Number 1 question.
Okay. What's something you resent paying for?
Okay. Ibig sabihin ba na yung mga pinagsisisihan mo, na
Oo.
ginawa mo, binili mo, binayaran mo? Sige.
Sige.
Ako muna, sige. Ano nga ba yung binili ko o binayaran ko, pinagsisisihan ko? Okay. Siguro, yung bumili ako ng ano ba? Ng gadget, ay ng isang extension sa gadget ko na hindi ko naman talaga kailangan. Naengganyo lang ako dahil napanood ko online. Tapos, siguro umabot ng 1,000 yun. Hanggang ngayon, hindi ko naman nagamit. Pinagsisisihan ko siya kasi every time na maglilinis ako, nakikita ko nakatambak lang.
Tapos hindi mo naman nagagamit.
Yes. How about you?
Naku, marami. Mga pinagbibili ko sa Shopee. Yan.
Mention one.
Although hindi naman, yung iba doon, hindi naman siya ganun kamahal, pero hindi ko nagagamit. Let's say for example, yung mga case ng cellphone, yan, hindi ko naman yun masyadong nagagamit. Dati meron lang akong 3, ngayon 7 na sila.
Parami na sila ng parami.
Oo, yun.
Ayun, so let's have number 2.
Okay. What are you currently worried about?
Wow, what a question. What am I currently worried about? How, talking about that, we can answer this in many ways, right?
Pili ka lang ang isa, syempre.
Ano ba? Actually, worried ako kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari pa na worse pa dito sa nangyari sa atin. Kung ano ba yung pwedeng mangyari next time, next year. Ayun, doon ako worried. Ikaw?
Okay. Ako in general, health lang. Especially ng parents ko kasi medyo may edad na yung mga yun.
Yes, tama.
Yun. So yun, yan lang naman.
Okay,
At
tama.
the moment.
Siguro generally, ayun yung worry natin ngayon kasi yung health, hindi natin alam kung ano mangyari kinabukasan.
Oh, pero syempre, diba, sobrang laki pa rin natin kasi hindi pa tayo nag-worry sa bigas.
Yes.
Yan. May bigas pa tayo sa bahay. Sana kayo rin.
Blessed pa rin tayo. Okay.
Tama.
Sige, next question.
Okay. Next question would be,
Sorry sa ingay, narinig niyo yung background ng Ayala Malls.
okay. What movie can you watch over and over without getting tired of it?
Wow! You know, first time kong matanong ng ganitong question. Totoo, no? Hindi ako, sobrang fan ng movies. Pag nanonood ako, kadalasan, ibig sabihin, gustong-gusto ko talaga yun. So, talaga na ng interest ko. Sige, movie na pwede kong ulit-ulitin.
Hindi ka nagpagsasawa.
Oo. Siguro yung Kala John Lloyd. Yung One More Chance. Yung series na yon. Yung sobrang from the start hanggat dumami yung movies nila.
John Lloyd and Bea?
Yes. Basha and Popoy.
Okay, Basha and Popoy. Ako siguro Harry Potter.
Wow!
Yun. Kasi nabasa ko yung books nun.
Oh,
Tapos-
ano inuna mo? Books or movies?
Books.
Oh, may pagkakaiba ba? Kung unahin mo yung books tapos movies?
Oo, meron syempre. Dahil sa books, siksikiliglig ang ano doon, ang
Oo.
events.
Oh.
Dahil sa movies, cut na yung mga scenes. Pero, yun, maganda talaga. Tsaka, masaya magbasa ng mga ganong klaseng books.
Di ba may iba't ibang klase ng titles yun?
Oo.
Books yun? Kung pipili ka ng isa, ano yun?
Siguro, The Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, bakit?
Pinakauna.
Bakit? Bakit?
Kasi dun yung start ng lahat eh. Dun nag-umpisa lahat.
Oh,
Ayun.
okay. Yun.
Tsaka ang cute ni Harry dun.
To educate.
Hi sayers, good day. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you're just new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below for content suggestion. Today, we're going to have another online class essential. This is the part 2 of our first video where we talked about how to use Google Classroom. Today, just like what I've promised on that video, we're going to talk about how to use Google Meet. I know most of you have been using this application or platform, but for those who have not been able to discover this one is for you. So, just continue watching this video. Let's get it on. This is Simon for Simon Says PH. Welcome back to my channel, sayers. Just like what I've promised, we're going to talk about Google Meet. This will be one of the tools on how to conduct synchronous sessions. Or maybe you'll be able to use this also to meet your friends and your partners in your business. You know what is good with Google Meet? It's so user friendly. And for me, it's so academic. Meaning we can use it for school related activities and more. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the features of Google Meet as stated on its website. Google Meet is used to secure video meetings for teams and businesses. Help your team stay securely connected with enterprise grade video conferencing built on Google's robust and secure global infrastructure. Meet is included with Google Workspace. You know, this is really helpful not just for schools but also for those who are building their own business, most especially during new normal because we cannot really meet physically our partners. So through Google Meet, we'll be able to address our concerns to and with our business partners. Trusted by enterprises around the world. Take advantage of the same secure by design infrastructure, built-in protection, and global network that Google users to secure your information and safeguard your privacy. You know, talking about privacy, Google Meet is really one of the most secure applications or tools that we can use meeting with other people because we'll be able to see later that once you maybe decide to record your meeting, other members or other participants of that meeting will be asked for giving their consent. If they don't want them to be included in the recorded video, then they will be asked to leave the meeting. That's it. That is where security comes in. And more features securing the privacy of the participants. And through Google Meet, we'll be able to work collaboratively with our partners, students, and teachers because it gives you a venue where you can address your concerns and wherein you can also air your opinions and comments. Okay. Talking about security and privacy, Google Meet links or the ones that you are using to get into that particular meeting are encrypted, meaning it's unique from one meeting to another. So that means you will not be able to join unless you are given the permission or you're really part of the meeting itself. Hi sayers, I got a question to all of you. Which one should you use to complete the sentence below? Due to or because of? The sentence is, Jacob's dog got out blank the broken gate. Admit it or not, I know you've been through this kind of situation wherein you should decide which word fits the sentence better. And we have this practice as Filipinos that when it sounds good, then it's good. But it's not always the case. Just keep watching this video so you'd know better next time. This is Simon for Simon Says PH. Good day. We are up for another English grammar lesson. We'll be talking about the difference between due to and because of. But before anything else, if you're just new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So here we go. Due to versus because of. Let us first have the objectives for this discussion. Differentiate due to and because of. Construct sentences using due to and because of. Let us have this one first, due to. This phrase is used to modify nouns. In other words, due to is used to present the reason for a noun. It serves as an adjective which describes or modifies a noun. When combined with the rest of the sentence, it functions as an adjectival prepositional phrase. We have here examples of sentences with due to. The first example: the traffic jam was due to a terrible accident at the intersection. In this sentence, the phrase due to has been used to present the reason for the noun traffic or traffic jam. The reason for traffic jam, grammatically a noun entity, is a terrible accident. Hence, usage of due to is correct in this sentence. Number 2. The car accident was due to a distracted driver. The car accident is being modified by the phrase due to or was due to. Number 3. Ivy's success is due to her parents' dedication and support. Due to, or the phrase due to here, modifies the noun success. So with these sentences, I know you were able to see how due to is being used. This time, we will have me time. Me time refers to the time that I will give to you to answer the activity that we have here. First, me time. Compose your own example. I will give you 10 seconds to compose your own example using the phrase due to. Don't forget to leave your answer on the comment box below. Good luck. Let's have the next phrase here. Because of. This phrase is used to modify actions. In other words, because of is used to present the reason for an action. The word because is a subordinating conjunction. When combined with of, it becomes a preposition. It works as an adverbial prepositional phrase when used with other words to modify a verb. The next slide has different sentences with the phrase because of. First sentence: the traffic jam happened because of a terrible accident at the intersection. As you can notice here, this is almost the same as the first sentence in the examples given earlier for the sentences with due to. But there's just a little difference here. In this sentence, the phrase because of has been used to present the reason for the action happened. The reason why the traffic jam took place is that there was a terrible accident. Hence, usage of because of is correct
in this sentence. Number 2, I walked home because of the new bus schedule. Why did you walk? It's because of the new bus schedule. Because of modifies the verb walked. Number 3, Shana rescheduled her meeting because of a calendar conflict. Because of modifies the verb rescheduled.
Hi sayers, this is Simon and welcome to Simon Says PH. I know you are new to my channel. Just continue watching this video and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll get updated to my future upload. I'm pretty sure that you are already familiar with our topic for today, so let's just jump into it.
Hello sayers, welcome back to my channel. Today, Simon Says PH presents the fundamentals of campus journalism. This topic is very dear to me because I've been and I'm still the school paper advisor of the school where I'm teaching right now, the University of the East Caloocan Campus Basic Education Department. So, before we start, let's have this quotation. If you ask a question, it makes you look stupid for 5 minutes. If you don't ask a question, you'll stay stupid for 5 years or so. Up until now, the proponent of this quotation is still unidentified. If we search online, you will see people saying that it was taken or stated by Sir Isaac Newton. People from other party were saying also that it was taken from Confucius. So we will just give the credit to whom credit is due. Okay. You know, one of the skills that a journalist must possess is the skill of asking questions. For you to extract the juicy information that you need from that particular resource person. And if you are shy or not courageous enough to ask questions, then you will not be able to come up with an article that will be of necessity to your readers, right? Because you want your readers to be engaged, and for them to be engaged, you must be able to gather information, and to do that, you must ask questions. You know, in general, I also tell this to my students that there's no harm in trying and there's no harm in asking questions for as long as the intent is good. So go for it. Just ask questions and you'll be able to gather information. Okay, now let us start with this word, lead. As the name implies, it is the first paragraph in any article. And it is the most important part because it sets the tone of the article. And as a reader, just by reading the lead, you would know the angle of the story. Huh? The angle of the story is very important because that's where the focus of the article lies. And it answers. It must answer 5 wives and 1 husband. Or WH questions. Who, where, what, when, and why. And the last one there is how. So that should be answered. The following should be contained or should be there in the lead. Now, the goal for you to achieve is to make the reader want to continue reading. So just by reading the first paragraph, your readers would tell themselves, that, oh, I like this article. I will finish this article. If that is the vibe that you were able to give to your readers, then that means you did it right. Okay, now we will be having this very important part in writing, huh? This part which is considered as the most important part, the lead. We have here some examples of leads taken from different news organizations. Huh? We have here the first one taken from the website of CNN Philippines. The title here is Facebook takes down over 200 pages controlled by Philippine company. And the lead there is, in a statement on Friday, the social media giant said it has banned Twinmark Media Enterprises for repeatedly violating its misrepresentation and spam policies through coordinated inauthentic behavior. So that is one example of lead. Now, let's have another example. This one is taken from abs-cbnnews.com. Okay, I wasn't able to get the title, but it talks about also the same topic. From what I have learned in the past days, na pati ang advocacy ng gobyerno tinatanggal. So what's the purpose of you, Facebook, being here? Duterte said in a public briefing aired late evening. That is also about Facebook. Now, another lead taken from GMA News Online. Facebook takes down fake accounts, pages linked to Philippine military police. Then, in a virtual press briefing on Tuesday, Nathaniel Glacier, Facebook's head of security policy, said his team saw several clusters of connected activity to post content, to comment, and to manage pages, which accelerated in 2019 and 2020. So those are examples of leads. We took some examples from the websites of CNN Philippines, ABS-CBN News, and GMA News. Okay, this time we'll be having the basic rules in writing. Huh? Okay, this is very important, most especially if you are just starting as a journalist. Okay, general rules in writing. Number 1, follow the structure. What structure are we referring to? Here's the structure: lead, body, conclusion. It's like you are writing a letter. Lead, then the body, then conclusion. Then there is this inverted pyramid structure, which starts with the lead, then the details, going down to more details there. But here's what it means. You start with the most important part, the lead. Then not so important, but still important details. Remember this. I said not so important, but still important details. Because if those parts are not important in your article, then why are you supposed to include them, by the way, right? So everything that is included in your article, that means those parts are important. Okay. Now, here's what you should remember. The cube, which stands for cohesion, which means your sentences in the article that you are writing must support each other. Unity, you must talk about one topic only or one focus only. Then brevity, just go straight to the point, and you're not supposed to use flowery words there, most especially if you are writing straight news. Then emphasis, if this is your topic, then just talk about that. You may repeat the topic. You may put stress on that topic so you will be able to achieve emphasis there. Remember that, That's the number 1 basic rule or general rule in writing. Number 2, first mention, spell out. We have here an example. Huh? For example, University of the East, in the first paragraph is mentioned already. Then you may just use its acronym on the second paragraph. Huh? Okay, so that is what I mean when I said first mention spell out. Huh? When it appeared first, then that particular word or particular title should be spelled out. Then on the following paragraphs, you may just use its abbreviation or shall we say acronym. Okay. Now, number 3, be consistent. Huh? Be consistent. What do I mean when I said be consistent? For example, rec-to-base lady warriors when you're writing for sport, when you're writing a sports article. When you mentioned rec-to-base lady warriors, so meaning you based your writing to the place where these people or where this squad was based, was based in that particular place, Recto in Manila, you have to use that the same, that the same call or title from the first paragraph up to the following paragraphs. Hi Sayers, welcome back to my channel. As promised, we're going to have the part 2 of the fundamentals of campus journalism. But before that, I have a question to all of you. Are you still afraid of joining the campus journalism? Maybe you are missing an opportunity. Maybe half of your life or your life itself. You know, hi Sayers, this is Simon for Simon Says PH. We'll be having the part 2 of the fundamentals of campus journalism. But let's have a recap first of what we've discussed on the first part of our video. We discussed there the fundamentals or the basic rules in writing, the do's and don'ts in writing. And I hope those things will help you jumpstart your career as a student journalist. Now, we'll be focusing on news, feature, editorial, and sports writing, including photojournalism and editorial cartooning. Just a disclaimer, the things that I will share with all of you right now are still just the tip of the iceberg. It entails effort on your part to read and to expose yourselves to more opportunities to learn the concepts, the theories, and above all, you should apply the things that you will learn here because without application, just like in studying, concepts will just remain concepts. Application is very important. So let's start. We'll be focusing on news, feature, editorial, and sports writing, including photojournalism and editorial cartooning. Let's start with this one, news. A factual account of a timely event that is of public interest or anything you did not know yesterday. So this refers to the things that we usually read or watch to update ourselves of what is happening around us. And it also has ABC. It stands for accuracy, brevity, and clarity. Accuracy meaning, as the name implies, news, it should be accurate because you are presenting facts. Then brevity, you should go straight to the point. You're not supposed to use flowery words here and you're just going to present what you are supposed to present. Then clarity, you should be able to send the message to your readers as clear as possible so you will not be causing confusion or misunderstandings later on. Okay, what are the questions to ask when you're writing a news article? Is it balanced? You know, this is crucial because when you're covering, you should be able to ask both sides. You should not favor one side because this is what you believe in. Always remember that you're no longer representing yourself, but you are representing the campus journalism organization where you are affiliated to. Now, another question is it fair? For you to be fair, you should not involve your emotional attachment there or your personal opinion about the issue at hand. Then another question is it objective? You should be able to present facts objectively. You should be able to differentiate opinions from facts. So what your opinions there about the topic don't matter at all. So you're just going to present facts regarding the news or the topic at hand. Okay, now news writing. What should you remember in writing this one? Number one, always write in active voice. Use passive voice only if the object of the sentence is more prominent or newsworthy than the subject. Then, number two, do not begin news stories with quotes because you are presenting facts here in straight news. This one is not a descriptive essay or other types of articles. This one is supposed to be presented as straight as possible. Then number three, use interest arousing words. Avoid using articles, a and the, because that will just make your article or that will just make your work lengthy. Okay. Then rule of thumb, vocabulary of grade 6 students. So it will be better if you're going to use vocabulary that is easy to understand and um, easy to understand and comprehend for everybody not to have a hard time reading your article and decoding the message you have there in that particular article. Okay, now let's have the next one. This is feature story. Aims to humanize, to add color, to educate, to entertain, to illuminate, and is believed to be more creative in orientation. Now, it is presented this way: first news, now followed by feature, to differentiate the two. Because as I said, in news writing, you're supposed to present facts as straight as possible. This one is more on the creative part, to the creative part. Unlike news stories, feature stories are sometimes encouraged to deviate from five wives and one husband in writing the lead. So this one has deviations. And in writing this one, you should remember that it also follows the structure of lead, body, conclusion. But what is the difference? Let's see. Start with the premise or theme of the article. Establish a tone. It's almost the same, but this one is a feature article. On the body, you present information, opinions, and analysis that back your point. How about the conclusion? Leave an impression by using a comment, a quote, a question, or a summary of the article. So this one, you have, shall we say, more freedom to have wordplay in writing this type of article. How to catch the reader's attention? Yes, your goal there is to catch the attention of your readers. Ask a question that will tickle their minds, a question that will leave an impression. Then share an anecdote, um, maybe an account of somebody's life or an experience. Then make an unusual statement. Make an unusual statement. Present an alarming statistics or describe a scene. So meaning the main goal here is to really get the attention of the reader. And one best way there is to do an unusual or uncommon thing. So let's have the editorial or editorial writing. It is a journalistic piece that presents a publication side or stance on a certain issue, a persuasive essay that contributes to the discourse of a pressing problem. You know, when you're writing an editorial or an editorial article, you should be able to have this discourse or an attempt to make your readers believe that you are an authority to this particular topic. You are trying to cause a debate that your side should be the side that people should believe, and your side is the more righteous one. So that is editorial itself, or editorial writing. Qualities of an editorial piece: persuasiveness. You are trying to persuade people to believe on what you are presenting. Then discourse, just like what I discussed earlier. Discourse, you are trying to cause there a debate. You're challenging the status quo. You're challenging the present condition or the present situation. Then logic, critic, then brevity. All of those you will be able to achieve when you are able to present a discourse. Now, tips and standards in editorial writing. Number one, editorial pieces must only be around 250 to 500 words. This rule is also dependent on the judge, if you're going to join a contest, on the preference of the judge. No matter how the organizers would like to make the competition to be objective, it becomes subjective the moment the judge tells about his reference, about his preference, I mean. Because every time we join a competition, a journalism competition, there is a seminar before, or workshop before the competition proper, the contest proper. And there, the the judge informs the contestants or the participants regarding his preference or his writing style. So the tendency there is the participants would also do some research with regards to the um, judge's writing skills, writing techniques, and his writing works. So that becomes, for me, subjective. That has been also my observation since I first handled the campus journalism. Then number two, paragraphs must follow a specific pattern or style. You should be um, consistent when you use this pattern or this style. It should be used throughout the article, because judges will be able to notice that. You should be consistent. Then first person plural voice, we are, is encouraged because you are representing there the stand of your campus journalism. So we are. Okay. Then the goal is to create a discourse, avoid emotional rhetoric. Just like when you are, um, just like what I said from the previous slide, discourse is very important to tickle the mind of the readers. So you are provoking them to take sides. You are provoking them to take sides, to take to state or express their own opinion about the issue. That is your goal there. Avoid emotional rhetoric, and emotional rhetoric will what they call this, spoil your attempt to have a discourse there. Number five, statements should be backed up with facts. Statements should be backed up with facts. Avoid generalizing. Yes, you're supposed to create a scene there. You're supposed to create a discourse there, but do not forget to support your statements with facts. You're not just going to show off there. You're not just going to state there everything you want. You're supposed to back it up with facts, and that will make your statements, that will make your discourse even stronger. Okay.
Hi sayers, this is Simon, and today we are up for another video, but this time, yes, hindi muna tayo mag-uusap tungkol sa topics natin tungkol sa English, and we're going to use Filipino language this time as requested by one of my subscribers dun pa lang sa first video ko. Ngayon, pag-uusapan natin na isa sa essentials sa online class. Yes, online class ngayong new normal, right? And this is essential not just for teachers but also for students and the parents as well, na alam ko naman partners sa mga estudyante sa paggawa ng activities ng modules ng task nila. And that's it. This is Simon Says PH. Pero bago tayo mag-start, shout out muna! Hi sayers! Welcome back to my channel. Today, nalaman nyo na nga na pag-uusapan natin ay isa sa essential sa online class. And that is screen recording applications. Yes, screen recording applications or software, which I know is very essential nowadays. Na yung new normal, tinatawag, diba? Kasi, this is not just for teachers but also for the students and kasama na rin din yung parents na talagang full support sa pag-aaral ng kanilang mga anak. To the point na sila na yung gumagawa. Nakikita niyo yung mga post online, pagalingin na yung parents ngayon para sa paggawa ng modules ng kanilang mga anak. Sila na yung magiging top 1, top 2, ay na pinapangarap nila sa anak nila na ma-achieve na nila. Okay. Ngayon, screen recording apps. To teachers, this is very helpful kasi every time mag-discuss tayo, meron tayong synchronous session. Yes, one of the terms na ginagamit natin ngayong new normal. Synchronous session kapag parehong online si teacher at yung students. Then, asynchronous session naman kapag hindi naman parehong online yung teacher tsaka yung student. Ibig sabihin, si teacher nag-online lang para mag-upload ng activities, tapos si student ay gagawin yung activities na hindi naman parehong time na online si teacher. Inipapasa niya lang yung activity based dun sa deadline na pinost ni teacher. So, ay synchronous and asynchronous sessions. Ngayon, kapag may mga estudyante hindi naka-attend sa klase natin, for sure, magtatanong yan sa'yo or magtatanong yan sa mga kaklase nila, di ba? Ngayon, pag nagtanong sa'yo, ang tendency, our reaction is to explain it again after, kahit tapos na yung discussion natin. Paulit-ulit yun. Pag may dumating na isa, dalawa, hindi natin malaman, nakatatlong ulit na tayo. At first, sige, explain tayo. Pero pag nakita natin na paulit-ulit na, mapapagod na rin tayo, di ba? So, itong screen recording applications or softwares na ito ay makakatulong talaga kung paano natin ma-address tong concern na to. So, instead of you repeating yourself all the time na yung magtatanong sa iyong estudyante, why not just post your screen recording doon sa platform na ginagamit nyo, for example, Google Classroom, and then just let them revisit or review that video. Diba? That's one. How about for the students? Ano bang help nito? For sure, maraming requirements, maraming activities, maraming tasks na ginagawa ang mga bata ngayon. Yung paggagawa ng activities kadalasan, Word format or PowerPoint presentation. Why not use these screen recording apps or softwares to make your presentations more creative and more interactive, di ba? So, sa features na ito, na meron yung bawat app or application na meron tayo, you'll be able to make your presentations more creative. And dun naman sa parents, paano ito magiging beneficial sa parents? They can suggest these apps to their students, or they can help their children on how to use these apps. So, that's it. Let's get it on.
Okay, so mag-start na tayo ngayon and di na tayo lalayo. Dito na tayo sa isa sa extensions ng Google Chrome. Ito ang Screencastify. Yan. Ang Screencastify ay isa sa mga extension na meron ako ngayon sa desktop ko kasi sa online class, it's very important na ma-maximize mo yung extensions na available sa Google Chrome Web Store. And ito rin ay isa sa extensions na na-present sa amin nung nag-i-inset pa lang kami o in-service training before kaming sumabak sa online class ngayon. Ang Screencastify and other applications naman na extensions sa Google Chrome ay napaka-user friendly. And may instructions din naman indicated dito sa pag-visit mo sa site nila kung paano gamitin ang bawat extension. And pag pinuntahan mo na yung site ng extension nitong Screencastify, you may also watch this instructional video. I will just let you watch it maybe for a couple of seconds para makita natin kung paano gagawin. So yeah, Screencastify.
Screencastify is a really simple way to record screencasts from right within your Chrome browser. Once you've installed our extension, click our icon and choose whether you want to record your browser tab, entire desktop, or just your webcam. Turn on your microphone if you want to narrate over your recording, and choose if you want to embed your webcam to add a personal touch. Once you're ready, click record and lights, camera, action.
Okay. So yun, nakita mo na yung ibang features ng Screencastify. Pwede mong gamitin yung microphone ng unit mo, then pati yung webcam na ginagamit mo ngayon. So napaka advantageous sa part ng teachers and sa mga gagamit nito, di ba? Then napakita rin doon yung feature na to, di ba? Easy way to record screencasts. Pwedeng browse tab, desktop, or webcam only. Tapos, pwede mo i-preset yung PowerPoint mo sa screen record yun na yun. Then, pwede pag ayaw mo naman gamitin yung microphone, i-turn off mo lang yung feature na yun. Then, quickly capture your entire desktop, current browser tab, or webcam. Then, capture and keep attention by using other features katulad nung ito, yung cursor mo magkakaroon ng highlight. Annotation tools can help your viewer focus on what's important. Yung mga paggamit niyan. Maximize mo yan. Then, ang kagandahan pa dito, isa sa pros na yung Screencastify ay kapag katapos mo mag-record ay automatically masasave siya sa Google Drive mo. Just in case hindi mo naman kailangan talaga yung na-record mo, ibig sabihin may mali o gusto mong baguhin, nandun lang siya. Kung may kukunin kang clip lang doon, nandun lang siya anytime na kakailanganin mo siya. So ayun kagandahan noon, no? Ida-download mo lang siya doon. Ngayon, syempre, sa baba nito makikita mo yung overview, makikita mo yung additional information niya. Pero, syempre, sa lahat naman ng applications or na extensions or softwares na available online ay merong limitations, di ba? Meron ditong option na pag sinubscribe mo, magbabayad ka. Ibig sabihin, ayun na yung pro version nung extension na ito. Ano bang limitation na tinutukoy ko? Kapag na-add mo na to sa extensions mo, makikita mo doon na pwede ka magkaroon ng unlimited recordings. Pero, bawat recording session, ang maximum time lang ay 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes lang. So, kapag nagkataon na magpas ka na doon, mag-i-stop mismo yung recording. And kung gusto mo ituloy, another session ulit. Ganun yung isa sa nakikita kong limitation ng application na to or na extension na to. Pero, all in all, na makakatulong talaga to sa online class at sa mga iba pang gagawin. Good yan. And ang kagandahan din dito, meron rin siyang editing or edit button or editing tools doon sa mismong extension. You can cut or sa pagka-cut na yun, pwede mong i-save din doon sa mismong device mo. Yes. And that is Screencastify. Let's have the next one. Ang next one natin dito ay itong Active Presenter 8. All-in-one screen recorder, video editor, and e-learning authoring software. Watch intro. Let's do it. And go.
What's new in Active Present Rate? The latest version of Active Presenter brings users tons of new features and enhancements.
Okay. And to empower. Simon Says PH, in the person of Marc Simon Recto, started from almost zero knowledge when it comes to editing and vlogging. Just like what Napoleon Hill had said, dreams come true when desire transforms into concrete actions. Your support has been there since the start, from 0 to 100 subscribers, to 200 subscribers, to 300 subscribers, and now that we are 355 subscribers strong. Struggles have been present here and there. Questions like, will there be anyone who will watch my videos and subscribe to my channel were asked. But I did not let doubts take the good in me. Staying positive in the most literal sense will really help us a lot. Not just in this situation, but also in life in general. According to Charlie Brown, keep looking up. That's the secret of life. If we are stressed and weak, let us draw strength from Him. If we are doubtful and confused, let us draw clarity from Him. And if we are lost, it is only through Him that we will be found again. Start with Salamat karadyaw, Surigao nun. Palbalig iya salamat, Panggalatok. Salamat tungkay, binukid bukid nun. Madakal ha salamat, binukid bukid nun. Mayadman, salamat, Akyanon. Mabalat, Tawis, mabalat si Kuwang, Gadang. Matamang salamat, Yunon. Diyos mabalos, Sorganon. Maraming salamat ha, Batanggenyo. Salamat na marhay, Bicolano. Diyos mabalos, Bicolano. Madakal a salamat, Maranao. Sa pulo a salamat, Magindanawan. Sukran, all Filipino Muslims using Arabic. Lako a salamat, Sambal, Sambali. Then Malita, salamat, Kaniyo, Bacopo. Thank you to Philippines Illustrated.blogspot.com for these ways on how to say thank you in different dialects here in the Philippines. Now, maybe others would say, oh, why are you using different languages? Most of your subscribers are just Filipino or just Tagalog. Maybe others are thinking that it's OA. For me, it will never become an over action or overacting. Because for me, as I started vlogging, my goal there, my aim there is to just really inform students, or not just students, people around me, to educate them, as I posted there on my Google, on my description on the channel, of the channel, to explore, enjoy, educate, and empower. And for me, having 100 subscribers is a milestone already. Thank you for your support, sayers. This 2021, expect more moments to explore, enjoy, educate, and empower. This has been Simon for Simon Says PH.